How much of a hotshot are you?
I didn't know it existed. Nobody's really a good person. I think I moaned a couple times.
Who's gonna go gay first?
To Live and Die in LA. Just watched 1985's William Friedkin directed To Live and Die in LA.
We watched this movie on Tubi. Tubi is really doing it, to be honest.
If you don't have Tubi, go get Tubi.
It's free. There's a lot of quality. A movie you don't want to watch with your family, To Live and Die in LA.
William Friedkin's other films, 1971, Best Picture Academy Award for The French Connection. 2 years later, 73, he drops banger, The Exorcist.
Best demon possession movie of all time.
Also known for 1970s Boys in the Band, watermark in queer cinema.
Queer cinema? Is he a queer director? Oh, I looked up right now. I guess he's not gay.
Cruising, starring Al Pacino, detective in New York's gay underground bar scene, largely associated with the new Hollywood movement of the 1970s. He's a heavyweight, for sure. Cinematography is done by Robbie Mueller.
I would say this is a top Willem Dafoe movie, too, because it's cool to see him as a bad guy. He's menacing in this one.
Willem Dafoe plays Rick Masters, the counterfeit extraordinaire. Queer-coded, homoerotic.
This one took like 4 or 5 minutes to show how he makes fake money. So this guy's a professional.
An erotic scene between man and machine.
Oh, yeah.
Jacked ass William Peterson.
Running like 100 miles an hour.
Like Tom Cruise running through all the stop signs.
And tight denim jeans.
Just going for the gusto. Get revenge. No fucks given.
He's a piece of shit.
Say S.A.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I could just blur it, huh?
He S.A.'d her.
I thought it was just genius that he put these
They were gay.
very effeminate acting to play the most hyper-masculine roles.
Yeah,
the detective, the counterfeiter, they're both prancy, feminine, shooting people in the face. They do it a little bit zesty.
It is zesty. Or they have to go undercover and kind of get the approval of the crime boss. And it's so homoerotic. They're like get naked in front of each other.
He says, "Is this my package?"
The other food's like, "It's not gonna freak me out. Grab my package."
Yeah,
like playing chicken with zest. Who's gonna flinch first?
Funny is it pulls off and he's actually holding kilos of drugs. John Turturro, the brown special agent from Transformers with the little afro, he's
great in this movie too. If you like Los Angeles movies, if you like crime movies, if you're
from Los Angeles, you got that little nostalgia. If you like artsy thrillers, drug-soaked and sex-soaked in a really good LA 80s way.
It's actually kind of tasteful.
Trip out. You get a little bit of dick and balls.
Oh yeah, you do.
A silhouette of backlit, so you just see kind of a shape.
The amount of care that they put in every shot makes this movie at times like to me perfect. Reminds me a little bit of Godfather and RoboCop. Closer to RoboCop violence.
Visceral violence, gory, bloody.
Scarface level of ruthless. This is kind of like Reservoir Dogs a little bit. See a couple of guys butt cheeks a couple of times.
Just butt cheeks flapping around.
It stars so left turn. It's always the old line and the young hot shot fucking maverick. I'm too old for this shit, Chase. The Magnum PI looking guy, gray hair with a big mustache, and he just wants to go swimming and fishing with his grandchildren. They chase this guy to the roof of the building.
He reveals that he has a bomb strapped to his body. And he says, "I am ready to die. Death to America and to Israel. Death to all who oppose Islam."
It's a suicide bomb.
He's gonna detonate the bomb.
And he's like, "Don't do it." Because he sees his partner climbing up the fire escape, trip him off the building. Allahu Akbar, guy just falls. There's blood and guts everywhere. They had to stop a terrorist bombing. Like, that shit came out of nowhere.
Well, it was the first scene.
That's weird. Talk about programming. They could have been in a drug house.
That scene could have not been in the film and it would have still been exactly the same. It held its way with the humor.
I don't know if it's funny. The biggest problem with it was the dialogue wasn't as intentional, cringy. I felt like the actors were reading words that they were better than. Heat is one that I would compare this movie to. I can go back and listen to the conversations that Robert De Niro and Al Pacino have. In this movie, Nah, there was some okay bars. Okay,
Lines were sometimes forcefully read in the way they sounded. That's also satirical and intentional. You kind of would expect detectives to talk in cliches.
the detective is following a case. His captain's like, "You're off the case. You don't know, like, I'm this close." And he's like, "All right, well, you get one more chance. And if not, it's your fucking ass." Getting through all of the cliches of a police drama quickly.
You're comparing it to Heat a lot, and I think that's fair. I think this one is a lot more sexually deviant, queer coded. If you have the choice to go to a sweaty, grimy warehouse party or party at the country club, and you choose to go party at the sweaty,
This one,
grimy
it's like, it's
warehouse.
grittier. It's a little bit like, it feels wetter. It feels a little dirtier. It kind of reminds me of Fast and the Furious and Point Break, with so much style. You might not get it in the dialogue, but you get it in the cinematography.
That's what you're going to come back to this movie for. The cinematography, the long shots. We'll let the subject come towards it, kind of pivot and follow, then kind of zoom in and give you like the two angles of the building in the same shot. The lighting, delicious, just candy. Very artsy, very stylish film. There is top notch, A+ action.
Its own kind of style of action. Or one of the craziest car chase scenes of all time.
So much choreographed chaos. It was kind of insanity.
People probably had to get hurt.
There's no Fast and Furious that is in this movie's league.
The most gritty I've felt a daytime driving scene in Los Angeles. Makes like Los Angeles feel eerie, and this movie feels like dirty.
It was complemented by the sounds. There was haunting OST at times, droning, wailing synthesizer, a little more haunting than you might expect. The rest of the soundtrack was performed by Wang Chung.
Even though it's California, there's still a level of crime in a world that you're not familiar with. I love movies based in Los Angeles. I will watch a bad movie if it's in Los Angeles. This movie is up there with the best. Like, it has to be. It never gets ugly, this movie.
Sharp, colorful.
He always let the camera linger for longer than you were comfortable with. The fools would get shot, boom, and then
it'll let you marinate on that face shot. He gave some time for the environment to become a part of the scene, like a character itself. The whole map breathes for a bit before they start interacting inside of it. My favorite scene was where seeing his partner's body dead in the dumpster. After maybe like 3-4 seconds, you want the shot to move on.
Give us a break.
He doesn't give the actors a break. He doesn't give the moment a break, and he doesn't give the viewer a break. This is impactful. Sit in it. And he lets that linger.
Letting it just sit there for a little bit longer than you're used to. He fucks up the timing of your own brain and forces you in an emotional state that you're not ready for, and you're actually asking the camera, give me a break from this uncomfortable feeling. I'll give him even more points because he does a few things where I thought this was how it's going to go for sure, because that's how all these movies go. The visual storytelling is like next level, top tier, top shelf. Watch the credits. Watch it all the way through to the very end of the last credit. This guy, cinematically, went above and beyond. Dude, this is fucking sick. This is sick. The dialogue is actually bad. I will say that. It's the only thing that's bad about this movie, but it is bad. This movie,
swooning. He had me swoon. So let's get into a little rating. And I thought it was funny, beautiful. I'm gonna go 4.
I could say 4. This movie visually is 5 to me, easily. That good looking. The dialogue of its time, 80s, cheesy. The girl tells him, "Don't leave, Johnny," and he's like, "Sorry, babe, I got a fucking jam." Stallone in Cobra.
It's got a lot of redeeming qualities.
So many. Consider this a great movie. Belongs on your bookshelf. We have letterboxes if you guys want to look up our letterboxes.
Oh, I'll have the letterbox up in the description.
I'm only watching and liking and reviewing movies that we like and review here.
Throw it on. To Live and Die in LA.
It has one of the worst endings of all time.
Oh, it's...
I could go on forever about movies. Stick to them to the end.
Funny as fuck.
Homoerotic.
This is just our opinion.
Yeah, let us know if you guys want to watch a movie with us.